Hello and welcome my dear students, Prep 3 High Level. Today we have session number 3 about some vocabularies and still we have a grammar today, present perfect. Now let's start with as usual with the new vocabulary. Create the most, drawings, paintings, certain, person, floating, dream, probably, died, death, dead, stage. We have here architecture, communicating, French horn, musical skills, develop in brackets, movement, mathematics, well-known, name, extraordinary, amazing, remarkable, talented, area, discuss, good at, sports, dance, form, include, circle, option, run onto, through, develop. Now let's read them again. Develop, through, run onto, option, circle, include, form, dance, sport, good at, discuss, area, talented, remarkable, amazing, extraordinary, well-known, mathematics, movement in brackets, develop, musical skills, French horn, communicating, architecture, stage, dead, death, died, probably, dream, floating, person, certain, paintings, drawings, the most, create. Okay, now let's move. This is our structure today for the high level, and now let's go to discuss our grammar today. It's about the present perfect. Pay attention for the present perfect because it's one of the most important grammar for this year. Present perfect. Present perfect tense is formed by have, has plus bb. For example, she has worked. She has worked. Auxiliary verb and the bb worked. Past participle. Another example. Here's some more examples here. I have already eaten breakfast. She has seen that movies. They have dealt with customers. In these examples, as you can see, past participle has a regular verb form, just like the lists we have been studying. Eaten, and then we have used, worked, served, and the regular verb ends with ed or d, as you already studied. We often use contractions with these tense: I've, has, haven't, have, has, hasn't, and so on. Are you, will, they, have, haven't, you. And then we have he, she, it, and singular, has, hasn't. I have lived in Florida for 2 years. I lived in Florida for 2 years. So now that we have talked about the form words of present perfect, we can now look at reasons of actions, and we use it to see in what situation is. There are two main reasons we use present perfect tense like this one in order to the other one. Are you ready? Reason number one, we use present perfect tense to talk about complicated past action and unspecified time in the past. Perhaps you don't remember when the action happened, and then maybe you don't know when the action happened, or you just don't care about the action happened. The only thing is that happened before something now, specific time. I have already eaten breakfast. She has seen that movie before. This is the most important. When did it happen? As you can see. Then we have when we ask a question about something that happened at any time before now. We say, have you ever worked a job? Have you ever? Has she ever? Have you ever? The short answer is yes, I have. No, I haven't. Yes, she has. No, she hasn't. Now you have regular, never, and ever. As you can see, there's a difference between ever and never. And already and yet. Already and yet. We have already. If you want to ask a question about a specific time, something happened, you are right. Now let's move to, if you want to ask about specific time, you are right now, simple tense. Last year we used past simple. Yet in the question, have you ever bought present yet. Have you seen yet in the question or in the negative? We often use present perfect with already about that happened before now. I have already, and also we have yet. Often when we are speaking about something, present simple tense and the past simple tense. Okay, Nico and Diana, have you ever supervised other people? Yes, I have. Then when did you do that? Last year. Especially we have since and for example, we have more, and since for talk about something. The difference between since and for. Pay attention for this, take a time to check. Okay, now if you want to talk about the difference between since and for, so it's so easy. Please put away any confusion. For need total period, since need a start of time. اتكلم بالعربي. for وراها مدة محددة، لكن since وقت بداية الحدث بالظبط امتى. Now let's check. I have studied at school since last June. She has lived in West Palm Beach for 2 months. So it will be for plus total time, total period, but since plus start of time. I have worked at this job since last year. He has lived in Florida since March. They have been married since 1985. I have lived in Lake Worth since I moved to Florida. Since, as I told you, point in time. We use present perfect with since plus point in time. Since 5 o'clock, since Monday, and so on when the time started. Since also can introduce a time clause followed by past simple. So the rule of today is present perfect since past simple. For I have worked at the job for 1 year. For 9 months. For a long time. So for plus length of time or total period of time, we use present perfect for length of time, and for a long time, for years, for week, 2 weeks, and 2 minutes, and so on. So how this question using this tense? Look at the word with how long. How long has she studied? How long has she studied? Then we have some more exercise. He has lost his passport. Let's go to the answer. Here write a question, and we have more exercises using since and for. With this one, look at this one. Present perfect in brackets. Then correct the following, and now we finish. You should revise these exercises, okay, and you should answer it by yourself. If you have any questions, send me directly. I'm waiting your answer. Thank you guys. See you next time. Thank you very much. Goodbye.